Hello, good morning, my friends. It's a beautiful Saturday in my world. I don't know where you are, and I hope you're well, wherever you are. This message is especially for women, women on the fourth, fifth, and sixth floor. I don't know what to tell seventh floor. I don't know what to tell. Well, there's a message for the 20th, no, second and third floor, but this message is not for you right now. But you could listen in. But this is especially for fourth, fifth, and sixth floor. You if you've lived to be on the fourth, fifth, sixth floor, you probably have heard this saying, uh, either use it or lose it. I don't know what that translates to for you, but today, especially, I want to talk about your health. You have it today, it's gone tomorrow. Because as you go through different seasons of your life, your needs become different. And because they become different, you have to be sensitive to what you need to do to address those needs, especially in the area of health. For example, when I say you either use it or lose it in terms of health, it could mean your mobility. I'm going to show you in a minute. So, like, for example, as we go through different seasons of our lives, especially in that age group that I've mentioned, fourth, fifth, and sixth floor, you realize that your knees don't work, or in all your joints don't work nearly as well as they used to when you're, in your 20s and 30s. And that's what I'm saying is you either use them or lose them. You use it or lose it, meaning the flexibility, the mobility. If you don't work your knees, you realize that. But sometimes even in your 40s, to get down like this and hold on, on your knees becomes a huge challenge. Now, imagine how much harder it gets as you get to the fifth and sixth floor. So you have to find a way to move your joints, move your body, move your hips, move your knees, especially your knees, your ankles, and your hips, your ankles, um, your elbows. I'm still waking up, so you have to find a way to keep moving. I think that's one of the best therapy that anybody can have because, believe it or not, you might not think they're connected, but as you move your body, your brain muscles also move, and that's one of the what can I call it? That's one of the most precious muscle that you cannot afford to lose. And unfortunately, many women start to lose their mental stability, their mental muscles, even as early as 35, 40. As your estrogen levels drop, um, your elasticity in terms of muscles, joints, and all goes with it. And then you start gaining weight, not muscle, but weight, flesh, fat, and all that. And then it becomes even harder to shed it, especially as you climb on the fourth floor, then it becomes even harder. Now, that's when you have to really keep your habits in check. Habits in terms of how much movement are you making? What are you eating? Um, what are you spending your time on? Are you even challenging your mental muscles? And physically, what are you doing? Because we live in a world that has become increasingly flexible, too comfortable for health. Uh, Anywhere you want to go, you just dial a number and somebody is there to pick you up. They take you, they wait for you. I mean, even worse, you just dial a button and somebody brings whatever you want to your doorstep. Yes, it's convenient. Yes, it's really cool. But guess what? It's also very, very detrimental to your health. And it's actually fatal if we're not careful. So we have to be very intentional on what we're going to do to keep our bodies moving, to keep our muscles active. And I'm just going to go to one of those. Like even in this morning, I was just doing squats and bends, just to move your muscles, your knees very gently. You don't have to be you don't have to be too aggressive. Do it to your comfort level until you feel you can move them, more brisk, in a more brisk manner. But for now, you just start. The most important thing is you move. You feel like it's bending is not easy. Do this. Just do this. Just do this. Just do that. And then, also try to, swing, do some swings that are going to help your hips, your waistline, your hands, move. Whatever you do, move. Move. You can also read while you move. There are many audiobooks. So get a book and get on the road and walk. Even just around your home. Make some movement. Make some movement. My dogs now, they want my attention. They don't need this as much as I need it. So I don't mind them barking. But yeah, do stuff like that. You could also do dips like this. This really works your back, hamstrings in the back, and they go. Just do even as many reps as you can comfortably do. As long as you feel the stretch, you know you're moving. Right? You could try to challenge your balance. I don't do yoga, but I try to do this. Try to see, can you balance? Can you balance your weight on one leg? Because you probably have heard of vertigo and stuff like that, and you find that someone cannot have a balance and stuff. And this is a good exercise to help, especially if you're having vertigo. But make sure you have someone there to support you, because when your balance is off, it's very easy to fall. And when you fall, the injuries in that age group is not easily reversible. So whatever you do, remember, safety first, safety second, safety third. I'll be with you on the next section.